Diddy once bragged about adopting a white daughter off the street. In the video, she said her name was Ava Baron Combs. Twitter's community notes said it was a joke, but people are not so sure. You see, Diddy's ex-bodyguard said the reason Diddy's homes were raided was because he made girls go into ex-traffic work. And some say Ava was part of this ring.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baron.
Ava Baron Combs? Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also.
Okay, so do you guys remember Ava Baron, Diddy's so-called adopted daughter? She was introduced to the world during the pandemic. Diddy sat there hyping her up, calling her Ava Baron Combs, saying he adopted her just like Madonna or Sandra Bullock. He even made her repeat her name like some PR stunt. But something always felt off. Ava looked uncomfortable. And that's where the story gets strange, because now, years later, Ava is back. And word is she's not just back for attention, she's got serious allegations, not just against Diddy, but against his son Christian Combs. People thought she was adopted out of kindness, but now it's looking like that whole rescue moment might have just been a cover. Fans have started putting pieces together, and it's pointing to something way darker. The same mansion that Diddy paraded her in might be the same place she was allegedly used and discarded. He's already facing a lawsuit for alleged SA, but now rumors say Ava was the first one who went through it. And that's why she disappeared. This isn't just some gossip. This could actually blow things wide open. Because if what Ava's saying is true, then Christian and maybe even Diddy could be in some deep trouble.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with me.
Okay, so do you guys remember Ava Baron, Diddy's so-called adopted daughter? She was introduced to the world during the pandemic. Diddy sat there hyping her up, calling her Ava Baron Combs, saying he adopted her just like Madonna or Sandra Bullock. He even made her repeat her name like some PR stunt. But something always felt off. Ava looked uncomfortable. And that's where the story gets strange, because now, years later, Ava is back. Word is, she's not just back for attention. She's got serious allegations. Not just against Diddy, but against his son, Christian Combs. People thought she was adopted out of kindness. But now it's looking like that whole rescue moment might have just been a cover. Fans have started putting pieces together, and it's pointing to something way darker. The same mansion that Diddy paraded her in might be the same place she was allegedly used and discarded. He's already facing a lawsuit for alleged assault. But now, rumors say Ava was the first one who went through it, and that's why she disappeared. This isn't just some gossip. This could actually blow things wide open, because if what Ava's saying is true, then Christian and maybe even Diddy could be in some deep trouble.
What we doing tonight, baby?
We're making desserts for our bonfire tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, yeah, and like everyone that was invited has to bring something, and then our thing that we had to bring was dessert. And then like everyone else, they bring like food and drink.
Let's rewind real quick to 2020. Everyone was stuck at home, and then out of nowhere, Diddy goes live on Instagram and introduces a girl named Ava Baron. He says he adopted her. The video showed this young white girl sitting next to Diddy and his twin daughters. He even had her repeat her full name, Ava Baron Combs, like he was branding her into the family. He went on this long rant, trying to explain how he adopted her, like Madonna or Sandra Bullock, and that she still had beautiful parents, but he was also her black father. Now, Ava tried to follow along, but it was awkward. You could tell she wasn't fully comfortable. At one point, she said, "I was on the streets, and Papa decided he would like to be a caring man." Diddy immediately tried to clean it up, telling her to explain how he got permission from her mom. It was all over the place. And here's the thing. Ava looked uncomfortable. Her body was stiff, her smile was forced, and she didn't talk like someone who felt at home. It was supposed to be this sweet adoption moment, but instead it felt weird, like something wasn't being said. Diddy kept trying to joke it off and keep things moving, but people watching caught the vibe. It wasn't right. That whole live stream was confusing. 1 second, he's saying she's been around since she was 6 months old. The next he's acting like this was a sudden rescue mission. There was no legal clarity, no official adoption statement, just vibes and weird storytelling. But after that video, Ava literally disappeared from the public eye. The girl who was just added to the Combs family out of nowhere was suddenly nowhere. And now, with Diddy's legal problems piling up, Ava's name is popping up again. People are starting to realize she might have vanished because of what really went down behind the scenes. Let's be real. Back in 2020, Diddy's image needed a little polishing. He knew what he was doing. That live stream happened at the peak of lockdown. People were bored, emotional, and ready to uplift anything that looked like unity or kindness. But now fans are saying the quiet part out loud. Maybe Ava was just a prop in a bigger PR play. Think about it. After Ava's adoption, Diddy got tons of praise. People called him generous, selfless, even visionary. But then he stopped talking about her. And behind the scenes, that's when things with Diddy really started getting messy. These allegations, lawsuits, and dark rumors started leaking out. Fans now think he used Ava as a distraction, a tool to shift attention from what was brewing inside his mansion. Even people in the industry have spoken out. Gilly went viral recently, saying folks in the game have always known Diddy was hiding something. According to him, these stories about Diddy's behavior have been circulating for years. Only now is the public catching on. And when you look at the timing, it makes sense. Ava shows up during a moment when Diddy needs a clean image. Then she disappears when the heat turns up. That's not how real family works. That's how a publicity stunt works. But it's not just about Diddy anymore. Ava's coming forward, and her story is dragging Christian Combs straight into the fire. Because while most of the headlines focus on Diddy, his son Christian is in the middle of his own serious legal battle, and it's not looking good. In April of last year, a woman named Grace Omar filed a lawsuit against Christian Combs. She was working as a stewardess on a luxury yacht called Victorious that Christian had leased over the holidays. According to her, what was supposed to be a work trip turned into a nightmare. The court documents say Diddy had full control of the staff and the space, and soon the yacht was filled with celebrities, adult workers, and illegal substances. Omar claimed she was repeatedly harassed and assaulted by Christian. She said she tried to avoid him each time, but there was one moment where things escalated. According to the suit, Christian blocked her from leaving the yacht's cinema room. He allegedly cornered her, got aggressive, and even removed his clothes, trying to force her to perform a sexual act. She pushed him away, fought back, and luckily a fellow crew member walked in, giving her a chance to escape. The trauma didn't end there. She said she was later fired after speaking up. She lost her job, her relationship, and her mental health started to break down, panic attacks, anxiety, even thoughts of ending her life. That's what she says she's been living with since that day.